On September 10th, 2025, Charlie Kirk was killed. The shooter likely had a clear view from a building about 430 feet away. They pulled the trigger, and one bullet hit Charlie Kirk in the neck. You can see more details in the video. Charlie Kirk was killed at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah, during a big outdoor debate event. It was part of Turning Point USA's tour called the American Comeback Tour. The event, named Prove Me Wrong, let students challenge Kirk's views on politics and culture. Let's first look at the scene from above and where everyone was. Utah Valley University's campus has open spaces and tall buildings. The event happened near the Loy Center, a multi-story building next to the main courtyard. Charlie Kirk was on a stage under a big white tent with the tour's banner. He was sitting, speaking into a microphone, facing about 3,000 students seated along a walkway and gathered around the stage. On the rooftop of the Loy Center, about 430 feet, 131 meters, from the stage, someone dressed in black was spotted. This rooftop gave a clear view of the event. Security cameras and witnesses confirmed the shot came from there while Kirk was speaking. The bullet hit Kirk in the neck and he fell on the stage. How did the shooter escape with so many people around? The shooter used the distance, the campus layout, and likely a scoped gun for careful planning. They picked a high, hidden spot to avoid being seen and to escape easily. The bullet's path shows it came down sharply and accurately to hit Kirk, suggesting a gun made for long-distance shots. Right after the shot, the shooter probably went back through a rooftop entrance. Despite security, they vanished, likely climbing down and blending into nearby buildings or escape routes. Witnesses said panic spread after the shot, with people running and shouting to get down. Campus police and Kirk's security team quickly secured the area and took Kirk away. Here's how it happened. At 12 p.m. on September 10, 2025, the event started with over 3,000 people. 6 officers and Kirk's security team were on duty. At 12:20 p.m., Kirk was at the debate table, answering student questions on tough topics like gun violence. He stayed calm, holding the microphone while seated. The crowd was lively but calm, with some close to the stage and others on balconies or standing nearby. Between 12:22 and 12:23 p.m., a loud gunshot rang out. Kirk was hit in the neck while speaking. Within minutes, campus police locked down the area. Kirk's team rushed him to a hospital in a private vehicle. Buildings went into lockdown, and police searched for the shooter. 2 people were briefly held but released. The shooter was not caught and is still out there. By 12:37 p.m., the university evacuated the campus and cancelled classes. Students and staff hid until police said it was safe. Later that afternoon, officials confirmed Kirk died at the hospital. To understand assassinations, we can look at other cases where one shooter targeted big leaders. But first, let's see how the Secret Service works to stop these attacks. Close to someone like Trump, there are 5 to 7 highly trained Secret Service agents. In a 100-foot radius, there's a mix of Secret Service and local police. An armored SUV or limousine is ready nearby for quick escapes or pre-event checks. Outside this area, local police handle security. In Butler, the shooter's building was outside the event area, and the Secret Service didn't check it, which was a mistake. Let's map out where everyone was. The former president's podium was near 3 bleachers with a selected audience. Behind them were 2 sniper teams on buildings. Sniper Team North on one building and Sniper Team South on another. Trees between them gave some cover from Sniper Team North. The shooter climbed a ladder to a spot and used a red dot sight with magnification. They fired 3 controlled bullets. The first hit Trump's ear and injured 2 people in the bleachers, 1 critically. 2 more bullets hit a tractor used for speakers, damaging a hydraulic lever. The last 5 shots, likely semi-automatic, hit another attendee who sadly died. Our condolences to their family. About 7 or 8 bullets were fired. A map shows their paths. People criticized the Secret Service sniper for taking 2 minutes to stop the shooter. Trees might have blocked Sniper Team North's view, but Sniper Team South had a clear shot. One theory says tree leaves hid 90% of the shooter's spot, but a skilled sniper could still hit them. Another says Sniper Team South was 600 to 700 feet away, a possible shot. They used a .308 Winchester round to stop the shooter. There might have been confusion between the teams, causing the delay. Share your thoughts in the comments. Should the second team have acted faster? Here's the verified timeline for Thomas Muller Crook, the shooter. He parked his van on Lawrence Avenue, possibly with explosives. He walked to a bottling plant, climbed a ladder to a slanted roof, previously called unsafe by the Secret Service, and was spotted as a person of interest at 5:10 p.m. By 5:30 p.m., he had a rangefinder. At 5:52 p.m., the Secret Service saw him on the roof. At 6:12 p.m. ET, Trump spoke for 6 minutes before shots rang out. Someone shouted, "He's got a gun!" 3 shots fired, then 5 more quickly. The shooter had a clear view from a high spot using an AR-15. At 6:11:34 p.m., Trump touched his face. At 6:11:35, he took cover as agents rushed in. The bullet missed because Trump moved his head, as shown in a visualization. There was another attempt on Trump earlier at his Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach, a private club with 27 holes of golf. Trump was at the 5th hole. The shooter was behind a chain-link fence, 300-500 yards away, 457 meters. Secret Service snipers were at the 6th hole, not the 5th, as earlier reported. The shooter parked a black SUV discreetly, scouted carefully, and waited 12 hours to aim at Trump on the 5th hole. He used an SKS rifle, not an AK-47. As Trump got out of his golf cart, a Secret Service agent spotted the rifle barrel through the fence at 1:28 or 1:29 p.m. At 1:30 p.m., agents fired, stopping the shooter, Ryan Wesley Ralph, 58. He planned to record the attack on a GoPro to cause chaos and division. Investigators found 2 bags and a ceramic tile at his spot, possibly for his setup or escape. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos.